Right. So, we have a new version of Nicos Run. The soundtrack. So, I was told it's exactly the same indexes, so we should be able to run it. Right, let's have a listen. So, this is the first time I've heard it. Right? So, here we go, FaZe. Ooh, why is that up there? Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. I'm not going to say anything there. Right, let's have a look. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if we can get it, put it there. Oh yes, we can. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Yeah, but this is the title music, Fairlane. This is the title music. The original music's still in, because that's in the in-game music. Right, I think it's circled round now. Yeah, I think it's circled round now. So if we go... There we go. There's the original. And we got the game over tune as well, I think. Here we go. FaZe, Prince FaZe, you can tell your counterpart that is an absolute genius. Tell him he's an absolute genius. I love the music. Love the music. Absolute genius. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Right, so we will be coming back to this because we're going to implement some of the comments of Vinny of 364. And then we'll send it back to him once we've done those and see what he thinks. And then thank you for the points. What points? when he comes onto my stream, I'll give him loads of points, mate. But it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. To be honest, it's going to be on my phone. Like the original I had on my phone, I'll have this one. Right, let me just save this so we don't lose it. So, we had to move it. So, oh, right, okay. Yeah, it did. It did push it. It did push it. But we're alright. We've still got some space between there and there, so we're all right. Right. So now Monsignor Fairlane's arrived. I got an email out of Monsignor Fairlane. Where am I going to do it? Oh. Well, what was I going to do? It's the racing one, isn't it? You're talking about the racing jam? Because aren't we running out of time? Oh, I had an idea. But I just don't know if... And oh, you've extended it. Oh. We might. I don't know yet. You had to because of Emmanuel. Well, I mean, I'm busy. Really busy at work. We'll see. We'll have a discussion. We could have a discussion in Discord and discuss how what type of game. You have an idea if you could code? Well, write it up, SP, and send it me, and we'll discuss it. Right? We'll discuss it. Right, Monsignor Fairlane's here. Right? So, so if you remember, I think Fairlane had disappeared on the last stream, and we was talking about movement throughout the map. Tell us about my idea. I need to think about it some more. I have an idea, but I need to think about it some more. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. Right. Hunchback. Fairlane must have watched the last stream after he went to bed following day or something, because I got an email out of him. And he sent me his 4 maps, his 4 levels he did in the original template, and he's put where Hunchback is going to start and where he's going to finish. So we have a route for the last four levels of Fairlane. Yeah, we have a route, as you can see. So what I was thinking here, I'm not too sure if this is the start and this is the end. Yeah, but if it is, I think this is the start, isn't it? Because if this was the start, it just jumped down straight across. So this must be the start. Across here, up here, back across to the finish. Yeah. Same here. Start, finish, start, finish, start, finish. And I think that's all we need to. That's all we need to do in these is work out, do the maps, and then work out the flow. But now we've got Fairlane's thought processes for his last 4 levels. We can work with that. Yeah, we can work with that. We can put bad guys on there, work out how it's going to do it, and yeah. So Fairlane, thank you for this. This helps a lot, right? But remember 5th of November, SP was mucking about with multicolour. Yeah? And I gave him a challenge of doing a level in multicolour. Alright? So, I received this. There you go. I received this yesterday, late. 1 multicoloured level. Right, ignore that, because that's just... But we have 1 multicoloured level. I'm going to have to blow it up so you can see it. Look at this. How about that, ladies and gents? He's done really well, hasn't he? He's done really well. So we need to find a way of incorporating this. We've got to do it. So I'm hoping that if he likes what we've done, that he starts building more levels. I think, you know, it looks really cool. We're gonna have to figure out how to put this in. So I'm assuming that we start here and we end up here. That's my assumption. So I presume we got to jump across there, down there. Bridge, over the fire. we've got to do it. We've got to do it. So we're gonna have to put it in. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to put it in. We're gonna have to put this in. So we need to tweak the map generator. Yeah. But I'm gonna have a crack at putting it in. All right. So we need to reduce the number of characters. Yeah, that's what I want to try and do, Prince Phase, is that we have standard high-res graphics and multicolor graphics on the map. So whichever map you go in, it will auto-configure, yeah? So this is why I want to have a go. This is why I want to have a go at it. I want to have a go and see if we can implement it in our existing setup by tweaking it ever so slightly, yeah? So what I'm going to do is I am going to save this as, and we'll give it a proper name. We'll give it a proper name. So SP175 multicolor level. We'll say level. No, I'm not going to put the number of levels in there because if you add more, we'll have to rename it. SP175 multicolor levels. That will do. And then we'll do underscore 20221116. So we can version it. Right. So now I've saved it as that. So the original one we're not going to destroy. Right. So first things first, we need to reduce the character set to 138. Oh, undo. 139. There we go. And we need to reduce that to 59. There we go. Right, save. Yes, I do know that. I do know that you can mix and match. But I think if we try and say have a map with high res stuff and multicolor map and try not to complicate it, I think we'll be alright. In the future, if we add more levels, we could sort of mix and match. But let's try and get this in. Let's try and get this in and see if we can just tweak our configuration. So the goal for this stream has changed slightly. When I saw this, I thought we got to put it in. Got to put it in. So let's see if we can get this in and check it out and see if it works. And then we'll get back onto the original thing, which was to incorporate. We'll go back to the original thing, which was to code up the bad guy system, so we can have bad guys moving about and stuff like that. Don't know why this reminds me of Lemmings. Oh, I see what you're saying. It has got a bit of Lemming-like theme to it, hasn't it? It has. Right. So I am going to. So this has got to be. Oh, it doesn't tell you what things it is. So right, height is 30. Have we got 30 on there? Okay, let's do 12. Don't want to destroy it. Yeah, we're right. So 10. Right, so that's our first map. So let's save that. Right. Right, so let's export this. Okay, right. So we've got to add a new one. So let's do this. So SP175. Let's see, SP175 dot import. So we are including the map. Right, so that needs to be changed to SP175. So this is now working out how many characters we've got. We'll keep that just in case. Right. Oh, we got it here as well. Right. So this must be the tiles. Yep, that's the tiles. Character attributes. Oh, I'm glad I copied that line as well now. Oh, we got some divisions on here, haven't we? Do we need a divide? Divide by 4, that would throw a fit. Yeah, right, so that's that. All right, I'll have a look in a minute. Let me just finish this, or I'll get lost. That's all of them, I think. Character attributes, tiles, chars, and maps. Right, let's have a look what you're throwing me. Let's have a look. The Prismarine stairs do make it pop, do make it stand out. That's this, just in case you don't know, you non-Minecrafters, that's this texture here compared to this texture here. This was not quite what I thought, right? What I thought was you'd have white, then this blue down the side here, and then this blue here. Yeah, on all three. But looking at that, I mean, that looks but that Prismarine stairs does set it apart from the diorite stairs. There you go. You non-Minecrafters have had a bit of Minecraft. Yeah, the gradient does look better. It definitely does look better. Right, back to this. Yes, it does. It does. The stairs, the prismy colour does make it still look wintry. Right. So, back to this. Storage is next, isn't it? Because we put everything in the storage. Mrs. OSK and her Minecrafting. Hey? Right. So, I'm just trying to... here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's put this in. So that's that map. And then this one. Whoops. Do that. I think it was that. My messaging system throwing a fit. It looks like it. I'll have to sort it out. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. Go away. Character attributes and character... Oh, that needs to go there. That. Get rid of that. Right. So I think what map was we on to start with? We're on... Oh, we're not in there no more, are we? We've reconfigured. Logic over here. Map 4. Map 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this must be 12. Right, let's see. Let's see if it builds it. And then... Well, it's built it. Right, so we need to have an array that switches the multicolour on, I think. That is certainly... Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. That is brilliant. Right, let's get the let's put the multicolour in there. So, how are we going to do the multicolour? Let's think. How are we going to do this? Right, so let's do it here. Okay, so dot byte. Should I do it as a bit or a byte? Byte, it'll be easy to control. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Find in selection. Find in selection. That's my selection. Find in selection. Right, replace it with that. Oh, you're only doing the one, you idiot. Whatever. Let's do this again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, so that's the multicolour. I'm just wondering whether to map it on there. Nah, we'll leave it as it is. Right, where's my map code? Game maps. Here we go. So, okay, initialize variables. It's going to be in here, isn't it? Initialize the map. Oh, I've just thought. We are going to need colours, aren't we? We are going to need colours. We are going to need the colours. Right, okay, I'm going to change this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so we're talking it's multicolour 1 and 2, isn't it? Yeah, multicolour 1 and 2. So right, if both are 0, then it's not multicolour. So this last one should be should be 1 and 10. Right, that will be our test. All right. So back into maps. Don't want you. Where's maps? Right, so we've got the ×2 offset there, so we can use that. So let's do this. LDA storage dot map array dot multicolor comma X. So I'll do this first. Add. Oh, I'm missing. No, that's right, isn't it? That's right. +1. If we add multicolor +1 of our thing that we've typed, done a word reference on, branch if equal to 0 to non-multicolor. Nah, there we go. That's what we need to do. Right. Right, so if it is multicolor, we need to load that, store it in, oh, what is it? So it must be these two here, isn't it? No, it's these two here. Them two there. BG call 1, BG call 2. That one. That one. Now, we need to set the multicolor. And it's in one of these, isn't it? Where's my book? Unless somebody knows it offhand. Oh, where's my books gone? Is it DL32? Do you know what bit it is? Oh, you made it up. Okay. Where is C64 map? Right. Well, we know it's not one of those. It's got to be in here, isn't it? It's got to be DO11. It's got to be. No. Then it must be the other one. Here we go. This is the one, isn't it? DO16. Bit 4 is multicolor mode. Bit 4. Right, DO16. Good old scrolly X. Right, so LDA, that, or with bit 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's that one. That one. Yeah. And then we'll jump to do that. So here we're going to turn off multicolor mode. So this is doing that. 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. I love the panic in the chat there. Right, so we'll set the multicolors here, set it, turn it on, and then we jump to here and store the end result, and then carry on. If it's not multicolor, we will turn off the multicolor and then carry on. Right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see if we get a multicolored screen. Those colors can't be right. Those colors can't be right. Right then guys, what is wrong with this? Oh, the multicolours are different on each character. Oh no. Oh, it's eye time. Okay. Oh, I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. Oh, that is maddening. Right, so the problem is you can only have four colours, right? So you've got the background colour, which is the background, which is black, yeah. Then you have the character colour, which is the one of eight. And then the two multicolours, but the two multicolours have to be the same for every character. And that's why it looks like that. Because we've gone and said white and grey, I think it is, or white and cyan. No, it can't be cyan, surely. It was 10, wasn't it? Because we've gone off the... yeah. What did it was that, wasn't it? I was on that, yeah. White and oh, that's so maddening, that is. Oh. But it's still, I mean, the colour's still, oh, hang on. Ah, yeah, yeah. That's why the floor's coming out of cyan. Because you've used for the character colour, you've used a colour that's greater than 8, so it's gone into multicolour mode, which is yeah. I'm just trying to explain, mate. I wonder if it's, there you go, that SP, that's the mode you need to be in. That's the mode you need to be in, text multicolour, because now what you see there is what we see on the screen, not bitmap multicolour. Right, let me sort his lordship out, seeing he's fast asleep. Right, okay. Right then. So SP, I've just seen that Monster Go Boom thing. The link, the Twitter links. I have no idea how he's done that. No idea. But it does look like there's more than just the 3 characters. There are 3 colours. Hang on, let's put that up here. I don't know how he's done that. It definitely looks like tiles. It definitely looks like tiles, but I don't know. Let's pause it. So it looks like blue. Right, looks like blue is the common theme throughout. Yeah? So I reckon that's one of the multicolours. Yeah? The next one must be white. White must be the next one. It's just because this white is next to the red, it gives the impression it's not white. Hang on a sec. Are you alright? Are you alright? Alright then, mate. Alright. Right. You can keep changing the multicolours with the interrupts, I suppose. But it could be difficult to change the multicolour here. Be difficult to change the multicolour there. Nico. Yes, mate. I got myself one. Look, got myself one. I got myself one. I'm sure that's white. Red, blue. I don't know how he's done it then. I don't know how he's done it. Is he using FLD? What's FLD? Yeah, there's a bit clearer picture, isn't it? That is definitely white. Yeah? White, red, blue. White, cyan, blue. Blue. Right. Okay, so red is the character colour, white and blue are the two multicolours. Right? So cyan is the character colour here. White, no, red is the character colour here. So it is done because this is the character colour green. White and blue, so cyan is the character colour. Yeah, it's standard multicolour. It's standard multicolour, but it's white and blue as the two multicolours. Yeah, because down here, look, white, blue and purple is the multicolour. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, but if you set it to this, if you set it to text multicolour, then that's whatever you set multicolour 1 and 2, that's your two multicolours. Yeah? That's why these have disappeared, because the colour that you've picked is down here and you can't have them. Yeah? Because that is what happens. Yeah, on the so yeah, it only changes them globally if you put it into text multicolour mode. Oh, it's such a shame as well. I mean, it works. We got the multicolour working. Look, we got the multicolour working. So, let's go across. Oh. Right, so the bridge is not set. Right. Where's the bridge? So where's the bridge on here? $49. Right, that's them two. So we need him to be able to walk across there. You didn't set the bottom of the post. Well, it looks like you didn't set the top either. Just rename it Quasi and the Ice Castle Adventures. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I suppose. Let's set these. One. Do we need to do the bottom? Yes, we do, because they'll get in the way. Nico, what are you doing? Hey? Right, let's just move that down so we can see what we're doing. So then, there. Right, so we've set that and set. So they're the bottom, yeah? That should be it then. That should be it. Right, let's do that. Save project. Right. Right. Up we go. Jump. Land on the top of the bridge. Oh. Right. So we've got some. Poor Quasi stands still and he gets blown. He gets blown away. Oh dear, gets blown away. Right. Right. Okay. So we have a problem with that one. But that, so are we using other space characters? Why is it being blown away? Right, so that should be 16. Why is it being blown away? What's the conveyor belt? 4 and 5. But I don't see any 4s and 5s in there. Right. We must be referencing the wrong attribute set. Because there's no 4s and 5s in this. So we must be referencing the wrong attribute set. Let's have a look. Let's just make sure I've put it in the right place. Must be. Yeah, I mean 4 and 5 is the attribute, so I don't know why. I don't know why it thinks it's going, but this should be picking out the right ones. Let's go to storage. Let's just make sure I've got this all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Character attributes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's right. Right, let's just see. If I jump in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Okay. So we're all right there. Then we're all right at the bottom. Oh, there. It drops down there. Now, it thinks we're in conveyor mode. It thinks we're in conveyor mode all the time. Yeah, something screwed up there. Oh. So it was this bit there. Oh, cool. Hey up! He's got the invincibility cone on. He's got the invincibility cone on. Excellent. Right. Oh, why? Why? So it doesn't fall down there. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. Hey, Nicomo. I have no idea why. It looks like there's a... Right, I'm gonna... Let me just do this. I'm gonna put ones on all this lot, right? I'm gonna put one there. One there. One. Let's see if it stops him falling through. I see why you've done it. But it falls through. I think that's the scroller. I think that's the scroller. It doesn't know where it is. Hello, what's going on? Oh, we have a raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome. Welcome. Jolie Jones, hello. Oh, that's so annoying that... Let me try a different map.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Who's followed? Oh, hello, Jolie Jones. Thank you for following. Welcome. You're normally on C64 streams, aren't you? C64 Mark streams. Welcome to my stream. And thank you for bringing 13 with you. Where I'm struggling on this. Right, that's because he's on fire. Right. Oh, it's doing it on all the maps now. Oh, I think we've broken it. Oh, she streams Becky. Does she now? Oh. Right. We won't judge you on that. There is something wacky going on now. There's definitely something wacky going on. So that one's all right. But now it's not, look, it's not doing the conveyors. And it thinks that's a ladder. What is going on? That's not it, is it? Oh, there's something going on here. Something real screwy going on. Right, let's get this right. That, I think, is about right. Yes. That's right. So 4 and 5 are there. Oh, have I completely screwed this up? Three. Three's fire. Yeah, I think it's got to wear sunglasses while programming speckies. Yeah. Right. What did I change? What did I change? Not that. It's in here. Right. Have I screwed up the X? Let's get rid of that. Did I screw up the X? No. So it must be in here. Right, I can stash this, can't I? I can stash this and go back, I think. Let me see. I think we can stash these, can't we? Right, so I should be at that. This should now have gone back. So SP stuff should not be there now. Right, let's just try it. Right. Okay, let's put it on one of the maps that was failing. Which was... We had a problem with map 1, didn't we? Right, let's just see. Whoops. Let's just see. See, if you notice, the bottom is clear. The bottom has no dodgy graphics in. Right. So it works. Right, let's go back to here. Right, let's reapply the stash. Right, so we've reapplied the changes. Something is not right, because we've got all this stuff here. So I wonder if I'm overwriting something. Am I overwriting something important? Constants. Is anything in there? No. Right. Constants. That'll be the next one I'm going to check. No. Oh, hang on. Is the material nibble changed when using multicolour? I have no idea. I mean, we can have a look at it. Right, so they're all the things, yeah? So if we load it back in, and that's not the one, is it? The one is this one. So everything is 0. No, look, 666. So 6. The first digit is the thing, and then the second one is the number. So we've got zeros up to 10. Let's get this right. What's that one? OF 10. That's 0, and then it goes 11 is 6. So 11 is there. That's 11. And that's 6. So no, it's not the material type. We've got a couple of 2s at the bottom there. These are 1s. No, it's not that. So it can't be that. And I'm not overwriting anything that I know of. That's the base character set there. What's the HUD character set? Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what's going on. I was just trying to see if I could. Where's it gone? I thought I had it open, but I haven't. There. Where's the character sets? Did I define them here? Screen RAM, colour RAM. Right, okay. Let's fire this thing in debugger. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out why we've got dodgy characters at the bottom of the screen. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I've just seen what the problem is. Right, I need to... There, right. So we need to put something in here. Right, I think we've gone into the screen. Why has that gone backwards? 4,003. Hang on. Do we have to put some sort of memory thing in there to make it do it? There we go. That's why it's failing. Our tile set's going in. Our tile set is overlaying the screen, and it's the character attributes. Look, it's the character attributes. So okay. I think that's right, isn't it? Where's storage? It's number value. That's it. So we are wandering into the screen, and that's why the character attributes were failing. So if I do this now. Well, we could do, but I was trying to. I mean, it's okay. We just have to. Shuffle stuff about, because I mean it's the tiles. I think we'll just shift the tiles. The tile set. Where's the tile set? That's there. And then we've got character attributes. Character attributes is also going into it as well. So it's the tile. So we just move the tile set and the character attribute set after the screen. So this lot here. Now, get rid of it there, and we're going to have to put it here. We'll have to put it there. Right. There we go. There we go. Right. We're back on track. Slight detour there. So let's get back to map 12. And let's get this loaded back in. So let's put the bridge counterparts back to 0. So that was 0. That was 0. And then these three were 0. Right, let's do that. Right. Run. Would help if I was in the right file. Run. Right, let's jump get over there. So that, and then we should drop down. Well, look, there we go. So technically we could lose now the tops. We could lose the tops. So we could stand here. Right. Which are these two here. So we could make these two zeros as well. Right. Jump across. There we go. There's the bridge. And the bridge is now working properly. Hurrah! I like the fact we can walk through the blocks, but we can also stand on them. Nice! Get over the spike. Over the spike. Oh, this is nasty. If you wait too long. Right, up there. Oh, the wall. We need to put a stopper on the wall. Because he's walking through the wall. Right, let's find that. So it's this one there. So that's that one there, yeah? So 89, 90, 91 and 92. 89, 90, that's these four here. So let's put that on. Ah, right, you've done the first, you've done the top, but not them. We're not using bitmap mode now. Yes, you do see lots of colours. We've already found out that he's designed it in bitmap mode. But he now knows what he needs to do. So we're just testing this, just testing the map out. Oh, they didn't even decay. I was so quick. There we go. You can't go any further now. And he can't go any further there. Good. Right. Up we go. Oh, landed on top. Oh, landed on top of the... Right. Oh, this is going to be fun. Get across. Go on. Run, run, run like the wind. Whoop. Get across there. Yay, we did it. Whoa, it worked. Yeah, that was the spider web, wasn't it? We don't... Is there a reason why we stop? Is there a reason why we're blocking the on the spider web? Did I add one when I was fiddling? Okay. I see the one. Right, get rid of that. It does work, the level, though. The level does work. Just need to change the multicolor mode and then redo. But like someone who said that it could be an ice palace. Who said it could be a ice palace? Because it could be Quasi and the Ice Palace. Who said it? Just scrolling back, having a look. Tron. Yeah, Tron. So SP, you could make it look a bit like that. So it could be more ice castle-ish. Yeah. But we've shown that now we can now use multicolour maps in the level. Yeah, we can now use multicolour levels in the program. Had a few teething troubles, but we can do it. Just a slight lack of understanding of Charpad, which is nothing to be ashamed of, because even I don't know Charpad 100%. Yes, could do throwback themes to many different games, but the level works. If that's the exit there, the level works. So we've got Fairlane's interpretation of his 4 levels where Quasi needs to go. What exactly causes the wrong colours? Well, partly is he chose bitmap multicolour mode. Yeah. So if I change it to text multicolour, this is what we're seeing in the game. Yeah. This is how it looks. Yeah. So if I do that, this is basically how it looks. Yeah. We have got our multicolours screwed up because we did multicolour that and multicolour that. Was it that? Or was it 10? No, it wasn't 10. What multicolours did we use? Storage. 1 and 10. So 1 and 10, which is that one. Specky. Yeah. So I think it comes out like that. I think that's how it comes out. Like that. But to be honest, I think it's coming out like that. That's what it's coming out like. That's what it's coming out like. It's putting 2 whites in. Right, okay, so there's a problem with my code. Maps. Why have I made the stupidest mistake ever and not stored it in the right place? Okay. No, it's not there. It is there. Right. Border. Background. What is You've forgotten how to do. Please change the the green colour. No, you can't do that. It won't let you do it. Only I could change it. So ocean, yeah? Only I can do that. There you go. So it's back colour. Let's see what that 3333 FF is. There you go. There you go. Right, got to work this. Got to sort this out. So I thought it was these two colours. I thought it was those two colours in multicolour mode. Let's fire the debugger up. See what the colours are. Right, where's me colours? Oh, hang on. I'm putting in the wrong place because there's OA and oh, right, I'm putting in the wrong place. So 1 and 2. Right, let's see what it looks like now. There you go. There you go. Better. So that now, if I move that over there and move that there, that now reflects that. Yeah? That now reflects that. Right.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Okay, who's followed? Say hello. Mr. Sways, welcome. I sent the initial one I did before changing it. Have you sent me another one? Yes, you have, haven't you? You've sent me another one. Right, let's get that in there. Let's have a look. These interactive streams, eh? Right, let's have a look at what you've got. So I'm going to save that because that's what it looks like now. Now you've just sent me another one, which is that one. Yes, that's right. That's right, text multicolor. So that's how it would, that's how it should look, yeah? So your multicolors are what's that? That's 3 and 14. Right, let's try that. 3 and 14. Right, let's try that. Ooh. That can't. Three and 14. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, have I got the wrong... I've got the wrong number, haven't I? I've got the wrong number. Fourteen's E, isn't it? Yeah. 14's E. Now they're the other wrong way round, aren't they? They're the wrong way round. Let's load yours back in. That one. Let's see what it changes it to. So 3, 14. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. 3 there. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let's just blow that up a bit so you can see. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yes, this is 6502 assembler. So we've got the colours right, but your character colours are now out, yeah? So your character colours, so let's have a look. Let's choose that one. Yeah, you've got cyan. Now, in the other one, you had dark blue. You had that. Yeah? But in fact, it was that. There we go. Let's do all of those to that. What else are we missing? These. Oh, undo. That was okay. What's that? What's that for? Where's the diagonally bit? Right, so these here are your bridge. So they would be that. It's part of the window and door. Ah, right, okay. So does the window and door look all right? So they're going to have to be blue as well, aren't they? Like, or they could be brown, couldn't they? Bless me. Let's load another one of those things up. It's Let's just have a look at the one that you just sent. Oh, so they are blue. They're all blue. Okay, so they're all blue. Right, let's make these all blue then. And we are still missing flooring, I suppose. There we go. Let's go back to here. So you've got 2. Oh, you've only got the 1 now. Okay. Ladder. The ladder. What did you make the ladder? I suppose we could make that yellow, I suppose. Make it match. I suppose. Make it match. So we've got yellow. Just guessing now. Right, let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. Right, the cobwebs. Cobwebs, cobwebs, cobwebs. That's there, isn't it? That's them. Well, they don't need to be multicolour. But we'll change it to white. Suppose these are all the cobwebs there. They don't need to be. There we go. There is a character in the fire that shouldn't be there. Oh, you mean this one here? Okay, so let's see. Let's see. 74, 75, 76, 77. So what's that meant to, what's that off then? Or is that just meant to be... There we go. There we go. It was multicolour mode. So here we are actually mixing now multicolour mode and non-multicolours together. Yeah, so I presume all this lot is to do with the door. So what colour should we have the door? No. No. That's they're the windows. Oh, it's the windows, isn't it? That's what it was before. Oh, we'll leave it at that. So it's the door I was looking at. The door, this door here. I presume that must be this lot here. Oh, hang on. Am I missing stuff? Just wrote my first Hello World type assembly program using Turbo Macro Pro on Vi 64. You feel incredible. Step 2. Make a game. Step 2. Make a game from a Hello World. Yeah, mate, you could do it. You could do it. But it'll be step 1.01, 1.02 to step 2. Dark blue is probably better on the window. Okay. Let's go back. There you go. Dark blue is on that window. I think that this side needs to have the... I think these need to be defined like you've got this side like that. Anyway, we digress. SP, do you want me to send this to you, or you'll fine? Yeah. If you want me to send this to you, I can do, but or you chuck it back. Yeah, I'll chuck it back. Hang on. Let me fire Discord up, and then I'll chuck it back at you. So I'll chuck my version at you, yeah? I'll chuck my version at you. So, where is it? There you go. Right, so we've got a we've now got the ability to put multicolored levels in, yeah? Which has taken all the stream to get this far. Yeah, you're not fooling yourself. I won't make a game for the C64 like that. Hoping in 12 years' time. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of Stuart Hurst. I don't know if you've heard of Stuart Hurst. He is a beginner, for a better term. He's a beginner, and he's writing Pac-Man, and he's writing Bomber, I think it is. But he's redoing Bomber because he's learnt a few new techniques, so he's changing Bomber. And he's a beginner, and he's writing a game. So don't knock yourself. It's just a case of don't be too ambitious right at the very start. You know, don't think multiplexing is the way to go. Because even I don't understand multiplexing 100% yet. I've been doing this years. But, you know, I mean, like Nicos Run, for example, right? Nicos Run, that could have been simplified. We made it complicated. We added new things in because people were learning how to do things. But that could have been made a lot easier and a lot simpler. Yeah, same concept. And FaZe, who ran the game jam, showed off people who had done a very basic version of T-Rex Runner, and they were still equally as good as Nicos Run. The only difference with them compared to me is I was I was applying a lot of techniques that I'd learned over the last 4 or 5 years, because I've learned from Shallen 50k. Don't get me wrong, I'm no expert, but I've learned from Shallen 50k and AndyMagicKnight. You know, they're the two people that have helped me bring my gaming level up to this. Yeah, because before I was an application coder. I wrote applications, didn't bother with games. I wrote applications, word processors, assemblers, machine code monitors, you know, that sort of thing. Extended BASIC so we could do graphics. That was my thing. So don't knock yourself. Just, if you write a game, just do your game in varying levels. You know, start with a simple Petsky matrix type thing. I don't know if you knew, it was one of the 50, it's one of the cassette 50 games that we did. C#, yeah, well,
oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh, Nicomo, thank you very much for the bits, mate. Thank you very much for the bits. Yeah, I'm a C# coder by trade. Well, I'm many languages now, but mainly C# at the moment, and Apex for Salesforce. Right, okay. Not a problem, mate. Thank you very much for the 50 bits. Right.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Thank you very much for the bits, Mrs. OSK. You still want to have your name in that corner, don't you? You're not letting anybody have that spot, are you?
Oh my god, more bits?
Oh, here we go.
Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh, fighting over the corner. Right. We'll let SP work with that. We are going to go back to, where are we? Let's go back to 4.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, rats. Rats. We've missed Nico's eye drops. Hang on. Let me go and put Nico's eye drops in. We've missed his eye drops. What happened to my alarm clocks? Let me just put his next eye drops in. He's got used. He's got, oh, night Fairlane. He's got used to the eye drops. It's the anti-seizure meds that he does not like. Hates that with a passion. Right. So where are we? Is that where we are? No, it's not. I'm on the wrong one. 6. I think it's that one. Nico, leave Aston alone. Nope, it's not that one either. 7. Yeah, I changed it back. Has he just fallen over? There we go. That's it, I think, isn't it? Is that it? Yeah, that's the start. Right, so what I was going to do today was the plan for today. Well, it's now no longer the plan for today. We'll start it today. We're gonna add the code for the bad guys. Yeah, we're gonna add the code that does the bad guys. So let's get this started. So add.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh dear. Night night, Mrs. OSK. Night night. Nico.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Alright then. Talk to you tomorrow. Right. So, what we're going to do is... This was the bad guy code that we used in the original... This is the bad guy... Is he falling over again? Right, this is the bad guy code that we used in the previous incarnation of the game. So what we're going to do is we are going to basically copy it. Basically going to copy it. And then we've got to superimpose it onto the way we've done it now, because there's a lot of code in here that we don't use anymore. Yeah, like that. So we'll keep the... Oi! Hey, come on, out, back up, come on. Eh dear. Right, so we're going to use the same. We're going to still use the same philosophy that we used in the original game. We're going to have a bad guy processing system that looks through the bad guy array and processes them individually. The difference is now is that where we used to use the library functions, we're going to have to write those in ourselves. Yeah, we're going to have to write them in ourselves. So yeah. So this is where we set it. That's right. That is what we're setting it to. And then we are adding to our the virtual sprite array. So this is the virtual sprite array. Yeah. So we have to write to the virtual sprite array. Yeah. So instead of now relying on the sprite library to look after us for us, we have now got to do it ourselves, unfortunately. So so we're gonna do we'll do one at a time. So process the next, fireball. Right, so we've got to, we must have adding in here somewhere. See, this is setting the animation, so we've got to change that because the animation's going to be different. Process skull. Set up bad guys on map. This could be it. This could be it. Yes, this is going to be it. Right. Right then. So we're gonna do. We're gonna try and do one at a time. So where's the setup? Where did I do the setup? Back macro. Set up bad guy from memory. So, right, so we've got the processing that we're going to have to tweak, but we're going to have to write the setup ones as well. So, do the animation. So let's set up. Right, the first one will be the arrow. It's got to be the arrow, hasn't it? Fireball, guard, fireball. My neck is starting to hurt. I should have got the ice pack. Right, so we need to create and add a bad guy. So I'm just wondering whether to have that as a routine. Yeah, we'll have that as a routine. Bad guy index. So we've got bad guy index. But let me load it up. Let me load the old one up. I've forgotten how we loaded it up. So how did we start it? Right, game logic, right. Set up game. I can't remember, I've forgotten how we set up the bad guys. Right, so there's the Quasis and Jill. There's got to be a function that says set up bad guys. Got to be. Process the bad guys. That's dazed. Right, initialize Vic chip. Set up Quasi Spite. Set up Jill. Start the game. So how did we set up? How did we set up the bad guys? Oh, here we go. Set up bad guys on map. So we're loading the BG setup, where's that? All right, okay, here we go. Right, okay, okay. So we had an array for each level which had the bad guys in. So we had a number of bad guys and then we did the guys. Right, okay. Right, so I must have that in here somewhere. Yes, here we go. Right. Oh. Well, might as well keep the same philosophy going. So let's just copy this lot. Let's copy this bad guy matrix. Might as well keep it going. Put it in Quasi. Now, I think we'll wrap this. Right. Bad guys. It doesn't know what bad guys is because we've not included it in there yet. So let's bang it in here. Right, hopefully it might not complain now. There we go. Right, so so we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, so let's get rid of the BGs. BG map 2, 3, right, we've only got the 3 maps there, but this is map 1, so it's got five bad guys in. Let's identify them. So there's the first one, which is an arrow. There's the second one, which is a fireball. Third one is the shield guard, or the guard with the shield. Then we've got the skull, and then a spike. Yeah. Right, so if we go in here and look in setup, right, so we don't need that. We need now is bad guys, and I think that's what I called it. Yeah, bad guys. Now it's probably not gonna like it because we've not included it in there, but that's okay. So load the array. Right, that's setting the priority. Let me find out what that was. Let's move that over there. We'll have a nose. I can't remember what I called it. Right. Right, where are you? Lib sprite priority. Ah, right, okay. So if we grab all that, we'll put that into game constants. We'll put it there at the moment. That should now anywhere else? Right. So we got the bad guy array. So we've got to send, the input is X, which is the map number. So that's the map number that we've got to use. Load the bad guy array, and then basically we load everything in the array and store it into the bad guy array. Oh, hang on. Here we go. So we have a alright, so we've got a temporary place that we put it in. Does the direction, stores everything there, and then sets up, right, that's that macro that was looking where it sets up the bad guy from memory, which is down here. Sets up bad guy, or sets up bad guy from memory. This is this bit. Right. Now he's setting up the sprite there as well. Right. Okay, so that will set up okay. Right. So we're adding a sprite to the virtual array and then setting up the bad guy matrix with everything in it, with the virtual sprite number. Okay. So we only need to do the same thing. So where's the virtual sprite number? Oh, that's there. And we're passing in, oh, the next bad guy virtual sprite number. Right, okay. And we start at 4, I think it is. Yes, we start at 4. Right. So we need to do just that. in a nutshell. Or find that. Let's find that. Right. So now we need to enable the sprite. So we need to do what we do with Quasi. Right, where's Quasi? Gain Quasi. So we've got a setup. We've got a setup here somewhere. There we go. Right, so load virtual sprite number. Yeah. LDA hash on. Store it in there. So that's doing that. Okay, might as well do the multicolor, which is there. So virtual sprites number, load multicolor. Now multicolor is going to be on and off, and I've just copied them across, haven't I? So we're just going to be using on and off. We'll not use these. Right. Let's find the setup. Here we go. So multicolor. So here, so we're going to be using on. And I presume we initialize. Yes, we initialize it. But we can do this like that, because we're using on and off. So we turn it off and then we turn it on. Right, so let's get back to the bottom. Let's get that bad guy matrix there so we know what we're looking at, and get the macro up. Right, so that's going to be whatever it is, and then we're going to store it dot, come on, you can do it, you can do it, come on. What do you mean no suggestions? Let's find it myself then. Storage, sprite array. There we go. Storage, sprite array, multicolor. Get rid of that. Same with priority. We're going to use on and off for that. Right, let's go back to where is it? Let's get rid of that. Right, so priority, that's this. So it's going to be on. That's priority. Yes, yes, I was thinking that myself as I'm running through it. I was thinking that myself because we're now no longer going to be calling routines, yeah? So we're just going to be calling directly, so we're in control. I think that's the only reason it was there. Right, let's sort this out. Right, so colour. So load colour. Oh, hang on. These are not that. These are the memory. Yeah. So load colour and store it in colour. So I'll get rid of that. Same with that. Let's do this there and there. Yeah. Right, so that's going to be Y. Oops. And this, we can now split this. We can now split this. So I know we've just been talking about that, but I'm just doing that for the... Right, so we'll do X high. Get rid of that. And then we'll do low. And store it in X low. Get rid of that. Now, as Nicomo's just said, we don't need to do this anymore because we're not destroying Y. Am I sure that we don't need a hash? Yes. Because what we're doing here is we're taking the array and we're storing it in memory locations, yeah, which are here, yeah, which are there. And then what we're doing, we're calling the setup bad guy from memory, and we put in all the memory locations, yeah. So this is the next sprite number location. So we're only sending in the memory locations, and that's what these are. Maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should do this. So M means memory, and then V, little v would be a value, yeah? So let's just do that. There we go. So little m means a memory location, and we'll make little v a value. So at least people will understand where the macros are coming. So we grab from the level array. You would prefer ampersand in front of the variable? Really? Replacement in... Oh, from C. Ah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Replacement in Discord. Alright, okay. Okay then, let's have a look. Have I still got it open? Yes. Oh, that does look nice. Oh, that does look nice. All right, here we go. Come on then, let's get this in there. Right, so this is probably not going to work because we've added the bad guy. But what we're going to do is we'll do that. Hopefully that won't error. Hopefully. And of course it did. Right, let's just rem out the bad guy array. Right, F6. And of course I'm on the wrong map number. That looks really good, that does now. SP, well done. Oh, I love the fact that this has got a sort of a shadow on it. I love the fact that it looks like it's got a bit of a shadow on it. The windows do look better now. We can actually walk across them before they disintegrate. Ooh. You have to go up to get off. That works. That works. That is nice. Well done, SP. What do you think to it? You're the one that's creating it. I presume you're going to be making some more levels now. That does look nice now. It's a shame that we couldn't use all the what you'd done originally, but it worked. It does work. It does work.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Who's followed? Say hello, whoever followed. Say hello. Right. So SP, I presume you're going to be making some more levels, yeah? Need to up the speed. Well, we was talking about, I mean, if you remember last time at the end, we was talking about having that grace period on the dangerous stuff. I think we've already got it on the dissolving floors. You've just got that grace period where you can actually skip across and it doesn't, but if you mean speed it up, so let's go back, shall we? Oh. What's up there? So, let's... Oh, I can't get back now. No, I can't get back there. Right, let's find the other ones that I didn't do. Right, here we go. Ready? So, up. I mean, it does it straight away. It dissolves straight away. But when you're skipping across it, when you skip it across it, it won't recognise it. But it does start dissolving straight away. Yeah? But if I jump and then jump away, look. See? It's just when you're jumping away or running straight across it where it doesn't have time to perform the dissolving. Nice, nice. Looking forward to some multicoloured levels. Yeah, the barrel torch does work well. Does really work well. Right, so let's start. We'll get this done because it's 11 o'clock now and I've got a busy day tomorrow. So we'll just get this set up and then we'll continue this on Monday. Yeah? We'll continue this on Monday because I got a busy day tomorrow. Right, so this is setting up the sprite from memory. So this is basically loading the virtual sprite number that we use when we're setting it up. It takes the memory locations and sets up the thing. I can't do the Nico meds, mate, because I did them at 10:30, so it'll be 11:30 now, the last meds. Because we was late on the 10 o'clock meds, I can't give him meds in like 30 minutes, you know. It'll be 11:30 I'll set them. I've already set the alarm on my phone. I put 2 in his eye that's recovering. I have to put 1 in the other eye that was operated on. Yeah. Just to keep his eyes. We're trying to minimise the blindness because at the moment, he's now as you saw, he takes the biscuit out of my hand. He knows it's there, right? He knows it's there. As before, he didn't even know it's there. Yeah, and I have now been throwing biscuits across the floor, and he's been finding them. He watches it fly over his head. He goes, so he sees it. As before, I just threw it, and he was there going, well, give me it then, because he didn't see it. So the cornea repair that or the retina repair they call it. It's the cornea repair. That seems to be working because you've seen him on the camera. He's got bright eyes. He's finally got bright eyes again. Right, so we'll change this to memories now. It's been a while since he's had bright eyes. It's been a while, but he's definitely got bright eyes, and you can tell from his demeanour he's a lot happier. Right, let's do that. So we're sending memory into there. There. Alpha 93, is it Kick Assembler you're using? Yes, mate, it is. It is. We are using Kick Assembler as the assembler. For the BBC Micro, we use Kick Assembler and BeebASM. I have no idea, mate. Never used it. Never used it. Yeah, it's an inbuilt macro. It's an inbuilt macro in Kick Assembler. But I suppose, yeah, as SP said, I suppose you could write your own little macro to emulate that. Right, so M. Right. Right, so we'll get rid of all this lot because we don't need it now. Right, so set up the bad guy from memory, and first we set up the sprite and then we set up the bad guy. Now, am I using setup bad guy? I don't know if you could hear that, but Nico's snoring like a trooper. He's absolutely snoring like a trooper. Right. So let's get this routine set up, and then we'll call it a day until next week. So set up. So we do that. This is our bad guy virtual sprite array. We set it to off. Do the color. Set it for on for priority and on for multicolor. Ooh, what's this? Oh, expand. Yes, it does. Arthur just injects the byte array, doesn't he? Expand. Expand. Am I doing anything with expand in the sprites? First of all, have I got a thing for expand? Oh no, we haven't. And I've just spotted something as well. There's our bad guy array called the element array. So we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need that. Because we're going to be using this. Right, so we need to change all those points. Right, let's go to the setup and we'll do that there first. Right. So, not bad guy. That's going to be in here, isn't it? Yeah. So that's no longer that. That is storage dot elements array dot type. So if I do that, I can do that and then get rid of that. Min-x low, min-x high, oh, min-x high, max low. I'll have to let one day. I'll have to let you have a go at my assembler that I wrote as a kid. See what you guys think to that. I have been thinking of doing streams of recoding it. Right, what's that? Direction. Because I'd like to recode it with what I know now. Speed low. And speed fraction. What did I call it? I just called it an assembler. I didn't sell it. I didn't sell it. I just I wrote it myself. Just wrote it myself. No punny name. No, I just called it assembler. I wasn't. I just called what it did. DSM. I'll definitely call it something. I'll definitely call it something now, like OSK-ism, OSK-ism. You know, or something like that, like I did with Kaidos and OSK Basic. Yeah, but yeah, I've been wanting to recode mine to see if I could do it without having the array of instructions, because it's got an array of instructions. Because the machine code monitor didn't have an array, it used maths to work out the instruction, and I've always been wanting to figure out how it did it. But it means disassembling the machine code the proper machine code monitor, and figuring out how they do it. But I'm pretty good at reverse engineering. Right, so now, all these guys are going to be moaning, but that's the one that we're interested in at the moment. So let's go back to setup and make sure that that will work. But the expand is a problem. The expand is a problem. Now, why did we have the expand? Yeah, we're going to have to put that in, aren't we? We're definitely going to have to put that in. Right, where's my to-do list? Right, so something to do. Coding bads, that's what we're doing at the moment. So add expand to sprite code. No, sprite processing unit. So we've got to add the ability to make the sprite bigger to the sprite processing unit, because clearly we use it in here. You know, we've got it here, look. So yeah, we'll have to do something about that. But it looks like everything else is okay. Looks like everything else is okay. Right, so we are doing this now. So that's what we're doing. To do on the next stream, code up bad guy sprites. So that's what we'll continue doing on the next stream. We got slightly distracted by the colourful, multicoloured SP15 map that he's created. But I'm glad we've got it in now and we've got it working. Definitely got it working. Yes, it's definitely worth it. But I've just thought of something that we also need to do into the setup matrix as well. Because we need to define where Quasi's going to start. We also need to define where Jill is if she ever appears on the map. Yeah? So we'll need to do that. Hypno level. Yeah. Yeah. But guys, if you want to create some levels, if you've got, I can put the Fairlane template into Discord. I could put this template into Discord as well. You know, that you could use the multicolor aspect if you want to create your own maps. This is all meant to be interactive, yeah? A community project. Alright, so I'm going to say ta for today. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. This is what we're going to be doing on the next stream. We're going to finish off coding the bad guys, alright? So I will say have a good weekend and I will see you on Monday. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.